Opportunities for the students and faculties for early stage entrepreneurs, organized by Institute Innovation Council SVC Bengaluru. Welcome you, sir.
Good, good evening and thank you, Naveen. Thank you.
I welcome our chairman Sri V. Muniappa sir, our CED Dr. Shashidhar Muniappa sir, and the respected principal Dr. Nageshwara Gupta sir for the event. I also welcome deans, registrar, and HODs of all departments and my faculty friends for the session. My hearty welcome to all the participants from different institutions who are taking part in this session. Finally, I also welcome all my student friends who are taking part in this session. Welcome you all once again. Now I request Dr. Nirmala Gupta madam to introduce today's speaker. Nirmala madam.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's my privilege and happiness to propose, to introduce our today's speaker, who is an experienced, eminent personality in the agricultural field, who is T.N. Venkata Reddy, sir. So, sir is a retired professor from University of Agricultural Sciences, Bengaluru, GKVK, and sir is served as member of the 12th Plan Evolution Team of the Indian Coffee Board, Government of India. Sir has been a member in Quinquennial Review Team of Indian Institute of Seed Research, MAU, ICAR. Sir was a member of Board of Studies for PG and UG in Agricultural Sciences, Bangalore. And sir was a member of the study team on feasibility of establishing a Raitara Sante in Karnataka. Sir has been a co-principal investigator for RKVY, Agricultural Management, funded by the Government of India for University of Agricultural Sciences, Bangalore. Then sir is been a member, Rural Bioresource Complex, funded by the DBT, Government of India. Sir has been a member of team in framing the curriculum institutional material for occasional courses in the rural marketing for occasional courses developed by the PSS IVE Bhopal of NCERT. Sir has been a member of research team on reconstructing of extension
That's
structure.
enough, madam. Just we can put an end on it, man. Lot of
Sure,
things
sir.
are
Sure,
there.
sir. No.
Right.
Such a high-profiled personality, sir, and you are such a elder and experienced personality. How can we omit, sir? So just I'll brief it out, sir. So sir has been a lot of having a vast experience, and he's been a life member for a lot of professional bodies in Indian and agricultural economic research forums, associations. Then sir is being served as chairman, so many in verticals and so many designations. I could not really list it out. As sir said, it's a very lengthier and lot of verticals sir is being headed, sir is being delivered. And one thing I would like to say, sir has been delivered more than 600 lectures in state level as well as the national level trainings in the development of developmental department and institutions on different aspects of marketing issues in the agriculture. And finally, I could say, sir, say that sir is having a lot of experience, and he's been even worked with international bodies also, means international organizations, wherein sir has been undergone with the trainings with many institutions of abroad. And as I said, sir is being held with lot of positions in economics, management, fishery marketing, and sir was an assistant professor in seed marketing. So like this I can list it out, really a good number of verticals, good number of positions sir has been worked as assistant, associate professor. Then he's been even given a lot of things to the society by helping to the people also. So sir has got a lot of credits not only in the academics perspective of agricultural sciences, as a humanity basis also sir has done a lot of good things. Really, we are happy to have you here as a today's session speaker, sir. So we are really blessed. We could say that such an experienced and very high-profiled personality is there with us to share your experiences and make us to enlighten with a lot of knowledge in terms of the marketing and management issues with respect to the agricultural domain, sir. So thank you very much for accepting our invitation, sir, once again. And this is the brief profile about Venkata Reddy, sir.
Okay, thank you, Navin and Madam.
Thank you,
Just
sir.
I will
Thank
go
you, sir.
straight to presentation.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
The slide is visible. Slide is visible.
Yes, sir, it's visible, sir.
It is visible, sir.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. And it is just you see this photo, a photo taken from Karnal in Haryana in a agriculture research station where farmers are fighting each other, stood in the queue for several hours to buy quality seed of basmati rice. Queue is for 1 kilometer and more than that. Waited for 3-4 hours. They purchased this basmati best quality seeds from Indian Agriculture Research Institute, Karnal of Haryana Center. So this denotes if your technology, if your product is good, consumers will be after your product. Whether it is engineering product, agri product, service, or any machinery and equipment, that should fit into well into the needs of the customers and the product quality is good. In this background, we'll see what is the supply chain starting
Excuse
from
me, sir.
seed. So, yes, please. Can you?
Sir, the first slide is visible, sir. I think you have opened fourth slide already.
Yes,
now it's visible, sir. Yes, sir.
Now visible. I will go to slide show. Tell
Yes,
me
sir,
whether
yes, sir.
it is. I will go
Yes,
to
sir.
slide show.
Okay,
Tell me
sir.
whether it is visible or not. When I gone to the slide show, now it is visible. Slide show.
No, sir. Not yet, sir.
Then whenever I go to the slide show, it is not visible. I will go without slide show.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Fine. This is the scene where farmers fought each other to buy seeds of best quality basmati rice. So moral of the case is the products fits into requirements and needs of the consumers. Quality is good. Even they don't mind to pay a little more and sold like hot cakes here. So if anybody wants to enter into the business, they need to know what are the market needs, consumers' requirement, gaps in the market. You can come out with a product or service as a startup, particularly the BE graduates, whether it is civil engineering, mechanical, computer science, IT, whatever specialization you are like on par with any other agri graduates in strengthening agriculture technology and development. Means to say, for example, a mechanical engineering student comes out with a drone to spray the pesticides in the fields of crop fields, reducing the cost of spraying to incur to the payment towards the labor. Or irrigation system, if you come out with a computer application wherein it regulates the water, every drop of water, and mixing of the liquid fertilizers in the water, computer controlled water supply system, controlling of humidity and temperature in a say polyhouse or greenhouse. If we can invent a low cost say paddy harvester come thresher, If you come out with a technology to process the tomatoes, so much uh, role is there for technocrats. Just to quote an example, BE graduates from IIT Kharagpur and other Chennai and other IITs, they participate for selection as a startup training program held by the Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India. With their new business ideas, innovative ideas to implement in agriculture. Say, for example, if you can come out with a technology to generate required temperature in a poultry shed, or and the another revolution in Indian farm sector, Kurian, who is considered as a father of white revolution, is a mechanical engineer by background. His contribution of developing mechanism technology of storage of milk, transportation of milk, pasteurizing, packing, distribution. Amul is his child. You know the importance of Amul in Indian economy, rural economy. Your technology and engineers. Just to quote another example, medicine, hospitals, treatment and diagnosing. Doctors will be there with MBBS, MS and postdoctoral qualification. And until and unwise, they are provided with diagnostic characteristics of a disease with so much of machinery and equipment. The job of the doctor made easy. Similarly, the plant doctors or agri graduates, agri technologists will be greatly helped by technocrats, engineers, if we can incorporate technology into the agriculture, engineering technology into the agriculture. Though there are agriculture engineering degree programs, the general degree programs, there's a computer applications. Another revolution and how the computer scientists, computer engineering graduates changed the very landscape of Indian agriculture marketing and agribusinesses. Introduction of online trading platform, electronic trading platforms. Buyer will be in Bombay, seller will be in Salem. They don't meet each other, but still transaction takes place between them. Payment is transferred through bank portal and quality is assigned. Logistic support like transportation storage is provided, money is transferred. This is not done by a breeder or biochemist or pathologist. You engineers can have made it. The best example is Fresh to Home online electronic trading platform, bigbasket.com, Amazon, Snapdeal. What is all this? The engineers in the marketing of food products, food supply chain, though there is a role in crop production, harvest and post harvest, even the space scientists, technologists can predict the monsoons, the floods, so weather forecasting. The farmers can take precaution to avoid the wastage and damage. So the role of engineers, technocrats is so much. In the days to come, it will be revolutionized. Even production, not only the production, post-harvest practices. Just for example, I can go to a portal called ENAM, Electronic National Agriculture Market. I can find out how much quantity of onion arrived in Nasik market today and what is the price ruling there. Can I buy from online from APMC regulated market in Nasik? Yet another scope for engineers to start their business in agribusiness is technology application while transporting the agriculture commodities from place of surplus to the place of scarcity is so much transport cost is met. And as you are aware, the technology, cloud computing technologies, wherein the transport vehicle movement can be tracked by GPRS. If I send the consignment of coffee from Coorg for export to the Germany or France, the moment my vehicle leaves from my warehouse in Coorg or Kushalnagar until it reaches the Bombay port and further in a ship loading, I can monitor how it is moving. So basically, the movement of goods, storage, if you come out with a package, app development for inventory management of stocking units in the warehouses, even if one need not bring the physical products to the market. The product can be retained in the warehouse. Just I can buy online and product can be dispatched directly from the warehouse to my place of my requirement. All this can be happened by the role of the engineers, technocrats. So as a prelude to this, just have a look at food supply chain. Agri inputs is one area where seeds, fertilizers, pesticides, farm machinery and equipment forms part of agri inputs, and crop production, water management, fertilizer management, pesticides applications, and all other activities needs a technology. Even for example, precision farming. If we can develop a sensors to keep in the different parts of a plot, say 10 acres field, if you keep 4 or 5 sensors which can measure the moisture content, percentage of moisture, whether it is less than the required moisture or more than, or it is normal. The computer can read and I can take decision whether to take up watering or not, irrigation. So in the crop production too, in sprayings, one of the youngsters have applied for the startup projects called by Manage, an autonomous institute of the Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India. He has come out with a technology with this sensor and also this spraying of the crops through drone. So harvesting, no need to say, labor intensive. See, particularly say, for example, coffee harvesting needs to be completed in a month or 1.5 months during January, February, every year in Karnataka. Labor scarcity is so much, and even if you're ready to pay more wages, they don't come. You can take up a project wherein automatic harvesting of coffee cherry fruits from the plant, either shaking the plant or some method that will go a long way and instantaneous success of harvesting. And in fact, paddy harvester cum thresher, it's already there in the industry, in the field, substitutes labor to the mission, harvesting, threshing, even drying is done by that mission. What else we need? Role of technology and engineers in agriculture. You can take up so many projects. Storage, I have already indicated. In marketing and selling, without meeting each other, the trade can happen with the courtesy, IT revolution, information technology and communication technology. And transportation, you can monitor the movement of goods and services across the country by your GPRS technologies. You can modify it to suit to the Indian conditions, and say for the cost effective transportation and value addition. Just it is a technology, food processing technology is developed so much. Just you go to say India Food Park near Vasant Narsapur in near Tumkur. The sophisticated machinery is imported from Germany for processing of fruits, vegetables, wheat, rice, and value-added products like kurkure and other things. It is technology. The agriculture scientists are there to grow the crop. In addition to your role in the production process, you can play a major role in post-harvest value addition, in advertisement, promotion, warehousing, distribution, and logistics. There is a lot of scope for logistics like warehousing, transportation, storage, movement, the machinery, harvesting. Lot of logistics are required. So basically, this is the wide range where the engineers can play a major role in agriculture. Whenever I say agriculture, it includes horticulture, veterinary, dairy science, poultry, fisheries, and all sectors of agriculture. Even blockchain technology is already there in the IT engineering sector, where it can be applied to agriculture. Your blockchain technology, say for example, I have say 10 acres of mango plantation. Your blockchain technology can generate the data about 10 acres and say 400 plants, its present status, number of fruits, in what stage of maturity, any diseases, all this you can generate the total, even name of the tree, numbering of the trees, and flowering date. The data can be generated. This cannot be done by an agriculture scientist or crop production or horticulturist. In cold chain is very crucial and critical and need of the hour, particularly for perishables. Starting from harvesting of the perishables in the farm gate till it reaches the consumers, there is a need for cold chain, and you can come out with a cost effective, suitable to Indian conditions, to provide solutions to this cold chain technology. Processing, food processing, and in fact annually 1 lakh crores 1 lakh crores worth of farm produce is wasted in the supply chain due to bad handling of the product. If we can come out with a technology where the damage of the perishables is reduced during transportation, that will be of great viability is there if you can provide the technology. And in fact, cut flowers grown in Karnataka and other parts of the India are exported to the Netherlands International Flower Auction Center. Flower that supposed to bloom here is taken to the Netherlands for auctioning at the global level. So when to harvest, how to maintain this cold chain, all this subject matter for you agri graduates. And in fact, better you develop some interest at this stage, whether you are in the first year BE, the second year BE, third year, or final year is the most appropriate time to think of your own business, startup business. But you need to develop that concept, conceiving the business idea, innovative ideas relating to agriculture. If you can start generating information, collecting information, by the time you reach the fourth year, that will be of immense value to take up your own projects in agriculture. In agriculture input dealers, say for example, just only some leads to the students. If somebody can come out with online data, say for example, Chikballapur district, Chintamani, Shidlagatta, Chikballapur, Gauribidnur, Bagapalli, Gudbanda. Nearly 200 seed pesticides dealers are there. Similarly, fertilizers, pesticides dealers. If your computer students can come out with a package or app linking all this 100 or 150 seed dealers, farmers need not go to the Chikballapur or Chintamani to buy or to know what variety of, say for example, I am a farmer in a village in Shidlagatta Taluk, somewhere extreme bordering Andhra Pradesh. I need not come to the Chikballapur all the way to find out what kind of tomato seeds are available, variety, how much, what is the price, what is the germination, all this data. You can come out with the app, develop, link all farmers who wants. Now your Android technology is so adaptable. Mobile, the farmers can verify, say go visit to the, say Venkateshwara seed dealer in Chikballapur and press the button tomato seeds. A farmer can find out what varieties, what company, what is the price, everything I can find out as a farmer. If you can take up this project and link at least on district level initiative on a trial basis, this will be of immense value for trade and commerce in retailing of agri inputs. Similarly for fertilizers too, pesticides and farm machinery's price. Further, if you are little say dynamic and innovative, lot of nurseries are there in Chikballapur district on trial basis. Just I am quoting Chikballapur as an example because you are very nearby to that district and you are in Bangalore, and agriculture is not that a big deal in Bangalore district, and Chikballapur major activity is agriculture. and very next to your campus. Hardly 20 minutes drive, you can be there in Chikballapur. Prepare a directory of all nurseries, their names, their location, plants available, health condition, price of each plant. You can link to this portal, Agri Input portal, and you can charge some on sales of every plant, maybe 50 NP, 1 rupee. So my young students, I advise somebody can take this as a project and prepare. And that's what I was talking about. Here is an agri retail shop. You try to generate this data, make it available. On the other hand, if you can prepare this portal, it's not only useful to the users, target groups, the farmers, but also the seed companies, fertilizer companies, pesticide companies. They can visit this site, see what is the stock, how much sales, whether this company needs to deliver. Talk with they can check the stock in each shop in the area, say Chikballapur, and immediately they can replenish the stocks as well. You can come out with this technology, it can be made easy. Like say Ola, same app, I can trace where the vehicle and how much I will get, and they will estimate and give. You can further go one step ahead, and you can provide logistics to deliver these seeds, pesticides, and other farm inputs to the farmers' doorsteps based on consolidating the orders through this online portal. Just think this way. And logistics, mechanical engineering students can come out with logistics solutions, warehousing, and no need for major retail shop. Don't pay on heavy rents. Normally, these shops will be there in the busy business areas near bus stand or railway station. And the space is not required. You can store elsewhere where the cost is less. Directly from your godown, you can deliver to the farmers' doorsteps. If you have developed this app, and you can submit this as a project proposal for startup, you can develop. Say this red rose onion, Bangalore red rose onion, meant for exporting, is dumped in the field because export ban is there and no demand domestically. To control the prices of onion, Government of India banned the export of onion. At the same time, this particular onion is not consumed domestically within the country. So you can also find out demand for this onion in Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Gulf countries. You can find out generate the data for exporters, importers, who are all the growers of, say, the moment the crop is sown. You can generate the data and link this to the exporters. You charge something for this purpose. Even you can think of providing logistic support, or providing cleaning, grading missions, packing missions, provide inland containers, who are the from Chikballapur to Chennai. Majority of this onion moves to Chennai port, and from there it moves to the destination. So just you can prepare the list of cold storages available, warehouses, their phone numbers. The farmers should get all their requirement information at the doorsteps. And mechanical engineering students can come out with a technology of vapor heat treatment, particularly fruits like mango and vegetables infected by disease or some crop residues, this pesticide residues can be removed by this treatment. Already this technology is there. It's affordable, low cost technology that can become very popular now. This is there in big markets like for export business. Even for domestic market, if the scale of operation is scaled up, increased, cost is reduced. This is the area your mechanical engineers, engineering students can think on these lines. And processing packaging material for mango pulp or onion flakes and other things. You can come out with, in fact, for mango pulp packaging, we are importing this material. If mechanical engineering department, faculty, research team and the students can join, conduct some research in a small way and come out with a solution, low cost packaging material for mango pulp and other perishables. Lot of scope is there. Even this pulp, mango pulp is used within the country, and you can think of providing these facilities. You look at this packaging material used here. As you are aware, health is focused mainly after this advent of corona, first wave and second wave. So basically, to eat healthy food, cut vegetables, salads, fruits instead of junk food. The packaging material is very important and cost component. Different kinds of packaging material that can be used in this preparing of cut vegetables and fruits can be think of. Say this cherry tomato, and in fact, this kind of packaging material, you can work out low cost packing material for fresh fruits, not dehydrated. Even dehydration technology is there for fruits. Technology is there, but coming out with entrepreneurship and my dear friends, engineering young friends, very recently, Government of India 6 months back has come out with a project called ODOP, one district, one product, one district, one product. You engineers, mechanical engineers or other in combination with others, go to Mandya, come out with a technology and packaging of jaggery. Jaggery is identified as a product for Mandya district. Tomato for Kolar and Chikballapur, both the districts, tomato. You can start your own firm startup under this ODOP. They are searching for desperately the Department of Agriculture and Horticulture and the banks to fund you. They are searching for entrepreneurs like you. Go to Chikballapur, meet the Joint Director of Agriculture, take the details of this project. Go for tomato dehydration and pickling in it. Do this tomato chutney, tomato sauce. You can export to other countries and you can develop link to the bulk buyers like Maggi or other competitor in the field. Kisan. Right now it is available in the doorsteps. Somebody can prepare a project on tomato. Up to 25 lakhs grant in aid, free money will be given to you. This subsidy 25 lakhs, maximum of 35% of your project cost. 25 lakhs maximum amount will be given to the entrepreneurs, food processors, whoever comes out with a solution for tomato. And in fact, I have one more presentation on how you can take up this value added projects in tomato to avail this. And sometime later, I can talk exclusively on opportunities for establishing tomato value added products business in Chikballapur and Kolar, where highest quantity of tomato is produced and traded and moves across the country. Sometimes the price of tomato is as low as 3 rupees, 2 rupees. Think this way. I will share that PPT about tomato value addition activities to your teacher as well. Or if you are free sometime later, I can give you the opportunities for startup to encash this government scheme under ODOP. Particularly, you can work with the FPOs, farmers producer companies, self-help groups, or you can establish your own small unit, micro, small and medium enterprises. You need not establish very big unit. You can think this way and you can think come out with a packaging material for these farmers. And another gray area in agriculture is, say, 64% of Indian farmers are having size of holding less than 1 hectare. 64%. Almost we can say every 2 farmers out of 3 are small farmers with less than 1 hectare. They cannot buy tractor, they cannot buy tiller, they cannot buy sprayer, but they can hire the machinery. So it is right time to the mechanical engineers to submit a project, start up this business, provide all this farm machinery and equipment on hire basis, custom hire center for the benefit of the farmers, and even government of Karnataka have scheme to subsidize such initiatives called Yantradhare, Krushi Yantradhare. Think, prepare. This only I am opening up ideas for you to work with. And this is how the mangoes are transported from mango gardens to the mango mandis, where a lot of wastage and damage is happening in transportation. Almost they're transporting like a sand or the concrete. The moment they apply brake or some hump comes, so much of damage is done. It will not go directly to the consumer's table. It will be damaged in the supply chain. And as I am already indicated, 1 lakh crores worth of farm produce is wasted in the supply chain every year because of bad handling, lack of scientific handling of the produce. If we can come out with a technology where it can reduce the wastage and damage of fruits during this transportation, that will go long way. Look at this. Banana being transported in a goods train from Jalgaon to Delhi, Azadpur Mandi in Delhi. See, if the banana is loaded to this this container, not container, goods train bogie, because of jerks and other things, fruits gets damaged. You see that that plastic material, white material kept there. It is kept between the metal frame of the this goods train and banana. If you can come out with a technology, start a business with safe transporting, you can design a better technology and provide this bogies for transporting of banana to upcountry market, long distance markets. By reducing the wastage, there is a lot of scope to take up. Even you can think of fruits and vegetable retail shop. Look at this. Mangoes from Kolar are being prepared, packed, graded. Look at each fruit, looks similar, same in size, color, and it is irradiated before exporting to ESA market. So somebody can come out with this pack house, even check any internal damage. If this fruits are passing through your computer, like say scanner, screening scanner, you try with this. One can check whether fruit is damaged internally, and that will do a great help, and provision is there for exporters of mango to reduce damage of fruits for export market. Look at this packaging material required. The papaya is damaged in the supply chain from the point of harvesting till it reaches the consumer. Better packaging avoids. You can come out with only one sample is shown here. You can enter into the business of providing packaging material for different fruits, quality packaging material for domestic market and for international market too. You can design the packaging material, low cost packaging material, avoid wastage. And of course, it is already there, Walmart, retailing of business, and Namadari Fresh have their stores, organic products you can think of. Another important area where you can think of business, agri-business, is floriculture, decoration, flower decoration. It's a big business in metropolitan cities like Bangalore, Chennai, Calcutta. Flowers moves from Bangalore to Calcutta by flight. There is an international flower auction center in Hebbal, just opposite to Baptist Hospital. If somebody can start up, can enter into this flower business, bring all marriage halls under the one banner in a app development, take the orders the moment the marriage party who books the halls for marriage, automatically your message should go for flower decoration. You need not own a floriculture unit. Just so much of glut is there in the market. You participate in the auction, you supply these flowers, keep some team of 10 or 20 good workers who can decorate the flowers in the marriage hall, birthdays, star hotels, everywhere. What you need is that innovativeness, creativity, enterprising nature, maintain small cold storage unit with small, not necessarily big, to keep the flowers for a day or two. And flowers are available in plenty. Lot of margin is there, demand too is there. And you may be astonished, for flower arrangements alone in a prestigious marriage halls, they charge 5 lakhs up to 10 lakhs for flower arrangements. So you can systematically enter into this business. This is another area where you can create an app. Flower decoration for in the public domain. Lot of flowers are available. You need to, even milk products, milk and milk products. You can go for franchising. See, KMA produces so much quantity of fresh milk, value added products like ghee, peda, buttermilk, curds, list grows. So you can buy in bulk, butter you can buy in bulk, create your own brand, just have some processing facilities, bottling in it, put your brand name, buy in bulk, say one truckload of butter or some product. You can a ghee. You can have retail chain stores across the state, across the country. You can do business. Plant nursery, I told you, so much scope is there to bring plant nurseries under one roof with your app, and there is a huge nurseries ranging from 100 acres to 150 acres in a place called Kadiyam near Rajamandri on the banks of Godavari River. Rich soil, best quality plants are available. Just you can buy in bulk from there and distribute directly to the users, to the homes, houses, based on the orders. No need to have nurseries, but still you can sell the plants. Create a base of customers, existing customers in Bangalore city who love this ornamental plants, and farmers who buy fruit plants like mango, sapota, jamun, and other fruit plants. You can link them to the ornamental plants. You can do business. Buy in bulk. A plant which is sold at 100 rupees in Bangalore is available at 30 to 40 rupees there. You can think of creating directory of all plants and like a program, develop a program. The moment one plant is sold, the stock should come down from this nurseries. You can think of nurseries in and around Bangalore, nursery capital of India, the Kadiyam from Rajamandri, whether it is mango fruit plant or ornamental Ashoka tree or Christmas tree. You can link, you can do business, and there are logistic link to transport the products from nurseries to the users. Even they are being exported to Gulf countries from that place. Poultry feeds is another area where you can link all poultry feeds manufacturers to the poultry owners. Just one app can be developed, provide logistic support. Seed processing units are there, and whole supply chain starting from seed production farmers, seed processing units, packing materials, seed retailers. Whole chain can be linked to the prospective buyers. Even food processing, mobile food processing companies you can think of. Seed processing in the farmer's field. Even this warehouse also is another product. See, leather, Indian leather is cheapest in the world. You can buy the leather in bulk, prepare for producing the designs of leather products, buy in bulk, use all your technology, manufacturing technology of preparing the final finished products out of this bulk leathers like bags, car seat covers. These are the business areas where you can design the products, manufacture the products, prepare the brand. You can succeed in the business. And Sri Leathers is one such startup businessman from Calcutta. They buy the bulk leather, manufacture the final finished products, have their own showrooms in Guwahati, Calcutta, and other even this Bhubaneswar, West Coast. You can think of. Even you can also prepare a plan for franchising of coffee powder shops. Tie up with Cafe Coffee Day. They will give the machinery. They will give the coffee beans. Just you need to have one place, whether hired or own. The name and brand of the Cafe Coffee Day can be used, and technology to grind the coffee powder in the residential areas. You can be a partner in the progress of Cafe Coffee Day or Barista or any coffee day. As you are aware, the biggest furniture manufacturing company in the world is from Netherlands or somewhere Dutch furniture company. They are entering into India. You can think of tying with them furniture, food furniture. You can open it. It's all engineering. Wood is a forestry product. We have forestry degree program, and they lack this business ideas. You can think of final finished products in say furniture. Even you can organize the processing of edible oils, processing units, sunflower oil, gingerly, groundnut oil, in palm oil. Only agriculture scientist will give the crop production details. Processing, packaging, even rice bran oil drawn out of rice bran is most after sought, highly priced edible oil in India. Rice bran oil. In pickling unit, you can think of establishing mango. Say somebody wants to establish this mango based processing units. The government of India has identified Haveri and Dharwad as two districts meant for mango to promote, facilitate value addition and business. You can think of establishing mango pickling units in these two districts, prepare a project plan. You can avail 25 lakhs maximum grant in aid subsidy and the whole amount required will be lent by the bank. No need for collateral security, no need for pledging the land or building. This is the uniqueness of the present scheme for mechanical engineers. You prepare a plan, project, start your own business, create your own brand. As already indicated, this packing material, come out with a idea to sell this fruits as a snack food to the software professionals in software companies and engineering graduates in engineering college, to divert them from this junk food to the natural foods. You can think of this pickling unit you can make. Come out with a products, natural fruits without any artificial products. Launch the brand, target the markets, young, healthy, earning members of the software professionals in Bangalore and elsewhere. You can compete with this existing brands. Come out with products like this. You can even masala powders, onion, even Kair, Karnataka. In Karnataka, 3 districts are identified to promote this coconut-based products: Hassan, Tumkur, and Ramnagar. They have identified. You can come out with a startup business proposal, not the growing of coconuts, but by manufacturing byproducts, eco-friendly products for international market and domestic market. Here is one area where you can think of coming out with a coconut byproducts, a machinery. It is nothing to do with farming, but farming produces raw material for the processing. And incidentally, these 3 districts are identified for this, and bank will lend the loan without collateral security. And there are agencies to link all of you to the market. And in fact, I have ready-made information. What are all the schemes for startups in this country to support, to provide you not only the money, they will provide the technology, market linkage, and that needs almost 1 hour. I can provide all the different government schemes available, institutions helping startups, institutions and organization in the service of startup businessmen in the country. That is a separate thing we can discuss and have on some other team. Even bakery is considered as a business proposal in Bangalore city for establishing bakery units. You can think of, and the younger generation are moving towards eating bakery products, quality bakery products. And there is a bakery training unit too in Agriculture University, Bangalore. With your knowledge of mechanical engineering and food processing, you join for some 8 days course, invest something, prepare a project. You can avail up to 25 lakhs subsidy if you are planning for bakery. It is restricted to Bangalore urban district. Arcanet is one. Karnataka is number 1 in India. But when it comes to the question of value added products of Arcanet, hardly is there any value added products manufactured in Karnataka. Arcanet is taken out of Karnataka either to the UP or Maharashtra or Andhra Pradesh. Value added products are prepared and again it comes back to Karnataka. So you engineer, you can 2-3 members group can join, float a company, prepare a project. Arcanet is considered for this I think Mangalore spices, Mangalore Arcanut. You can prepare a project to manufacture value-added products of Araka, and you can do a lot of business as a startups. Badige chilies is one of the product available in Karnataka, like Guntur chilies in Andhra Pradesh. You can buy chilies from Badige market, extract the oil, oleraceous oil from these chilies, and it is a lot of demand is there in overseas market, particularly developed countries, where they use this color as a food coloring agent, natural color rather than synthetic colors. So you can think of establishing such units wherever they have identified these chilies as a district to promote value addition. You can think of prepare the project. You can enter into the business. Even ghee available in plenty. As you are aware, KMF every day procures 1 crore liters. 1 crore liters of milk. Kolar Milk Union alone collects 10 lakhs liters of milk from the farmers across the day, Chikballapur and Kolar. Buy in bulk. They cannot sell whole milk because their market share, their marketability is less. Buy in bulk, create your own brand, or even you buy butter, create your own brand. You can just prepare the project report, buy in bulk. Subsequently, you can have your own sources. Prepare the, launch the brand, compete with them. And these are examples wherein the private people are sourcing the raw material from KMF. Even say Krishna ghee, they buy in bulk, Govardhan, and sells at higher price than KMF. So purity, food safety, and standard clearances needs to be taken, and you can definitely do business. Here is some opportunities available in fish. You mechanical engineers. You are aware this Kanti Sweets is a household name in Bangalore. Nearly you go to any extension in Bangalore, you find Kanti Sweets stall. 60 such Kanti Sweets stall, 60 are there in operating in Bangalore. If you go to the fish and meat, mutton stalls, not hygienically established, nor better cold storage facilities, slaughter facilities are there. You can buy in bulk from coastal Karnataka, establish hygienically maintained a best showroom where you feel comfortable to buy this. And the best variety fish is sold at 1,000 rupees per kg, 1,200 rupees per kg. So basically, you can think of preparing a project report, establish some 10 or 20, 30, 40 fish stalls under one brand name across the Bangalore city. You can do business provided if you prepare a better project report, and market potential is there because less fat, and even there is a Government of Karnataka undertaking called KFDC, Karnataka Fisheries Development Corporation. You can buy in bulk and you can own your own showroom with better handling. Lot of turnover is there. You can think of even value-added products in fish. Warehousing is one area. where the quality warehousing facilities are not available. You can invest, prepare a best project report, establish chain warehouses in the major production belts. For example, paddy in Tungabhadra command area, jaggery in Kaveri command area, Arkanet in coastal and western Ghats, and say dal, pulses in Gulbarga, Bidar area, grapes and pomegranate in Bijapur and Bagalkot. Each district, there is so much of potential to prepare the projects on food processing, storage, packaging. See this particular photo where because of lack of warehousing facilities, they have thrown the paddy in the open and the quality is deteriorated, wasted. And you can think of providing, say this stored in the open. And bamboo furniture, you can import bamboo at a cheaper cost from Northeast. You can involve in bamboo furniture manufacturing. You can sell in planes across the country, bamboo furniture. This IKEA, I was talking about Netherlands' biggest #1 furniture company in the world, IKEA. They import the furnitures and they have models. As an indigenous, you can try with this bamboo furniture by importing from or getting raw material from Northeast. And APMC trading, now there is Government of India amended the act, and anybody with no need to have a license at all, you can provide this electronic trading platform. Just you need to register with eNAM. Previously, there was no provision for this. Computer engineers, you create your own electronic trading platform, linking the buyers and the sellers. Farmers can use this platform. Exporters can use this platform. Processors can use this platform to sell and buy the farm produce. You can charge some minimum charges. Only thing is you need to develop the software which is compatible with the eNAM, Electronic National Agriculture Markets portal developed by Government of India, NICNET. So electronic trading platforms wherein farmers need not go to APMC and they can sell online trading through this electronic trading platforms. And in fact, lot many opportunities are there, and I can give the information on this different schemes available for startups. So much of information is there, nearly 250 slides, 300 slides are there. I can provide the whole information sometime later, not now, as exclusive topic for avenues for and schemes for startups in India. Example, SIDBI, Small Industries Development Bank of India, is one of the major bank supporting startups in establishing and marketing of farm produce. With this, I will put an end. You can ask the questions. Naveen, please. Any questions from students?
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Any questions, participants, if you have, you can ask the sir.
Participants are final year students or?
Sir, participants are yeah, all the students from all the 4 years, sir. And even
which specialization? Computer, mechanical engineering,
From all
which
branches.
all branches.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Mm.
For a civil
Yes.
engineering student, are there any
Yes.
opportunities in the agricultural field, sir?
Sir, for example, construction of cold storages, warehouses, even irrigation structures, civil engineers also can involve. In fact, there is a separate engineering degree, agriculture engineering, but they are not as sound as general BA civil engineers. In fact, many civil engineers are teaching for our BTech agri engineering students. Scope is there. Only thing is you need to understand the agriculture at large, then you can prepare the projects to deal with startups.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Sir.
Any other questions from the participants?
Maybe they are tired from the morning attending your online classes and it is the end of the day. They are tired and no questions because
Actually, we never know that these many plenty of opportunities are there in the agricultural field for the engineers.
yeah, yes, sir. In fact, like instrumentation in medicine, whether it is whole body scanning, blood testing, everything is not done by the doctors, but it is engineers. Similarly, in agriculture, only production, even in production, I told drones, the sensors, the sprayers, irrigation management, computer application, IT application in agriculture, lot of scope is there, sir.
So thank you very much, sir. It was a very wonderful session and very useful session for all our civil engineering students, even for faculties. Thank you very much for sharing the.
Okay, sir.
Finally, I request Mr. Sir, myself, Revan Siddhappa, sir.
Naveen, not Naveen, Revan Siddhappa, na? Hele, Revan Siddhappa.
Okay, sir. Now the session has come to an end. I request Professor Naveen Kumar, sir, to propose vote of thanks on this session. Naveen, sir.
Yes, sir. So, very good evening to one and all. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks on this session. I, Naveen Kumar BM, on behalf of SVC Management Principal and IAC Cell SVC, and on my own behalf, extend a very heartily vote of thanks to today's speaker, Professor T.N. Venkatareddy, sir. So, giving insights and shown various opportunities in agri field for all the streams of engineering. It's thank you, sir. It was a very informative session and useful session, sir.
Okay, sir. I thank you, Mr. Naveen Kumar and Revan Siddhappa and Venkateshwara Engineering College for giving me this opportunity. And if not now, sometime later, I can give that information of different institutions helping the startups, not only in agriculture, all fields. So many schemes and opportunities are there, funding, promoting, linking. Even if they come out with the startups, come out with a product, they will organize promotional fair shows outside the country and within the India for startups exclusively in place like Pragati Maidan. When you are free, when you feel it is useful for organizations, institutions in the service of startups and the schemes, I will provide this information maybe next month or whenever you feel free, sir. Thank you, Naveen Kumar. Thank you.
Actually, it is essentially required for all of us, sir. Actually, even including me, even the students will not know the various schemes or various helping bodies which are there to create a startup. Thank you, sir. Maybe
I will send that PPT to that. I PPT to your mail, sir. Naveen,
Sure.
if you can
Sir,
give
yes.
your mail,
Sir.
I will send that mail. Just you can have a glance of that PPT. If you feel that is, you can circulate among your colleagues and students also. If
Sir.
not a full lecture, I will send PPT to your email, sir. You send your email ID, sir.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay.
Sure. I'll communicate with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, participants who are attending this session. I hope this session was very useful and shown many opportunities in the agri field. Yeah.
Sir, Revna, sir, feedback link.
Sure, madam. I request all the participants to share your valuable feedback. I will share the feedback link. Dear participants, I am sharing the feedback link. Kindly copy the link and share your valuable feedback. Kindly copy the link. I'll wait for another 10-20 seconds. I hope everyone copied the link and sharing your feedback. So finally, I thank all the participants for your active participation in this session. Finally, I thank Professor Venkata Reddy sir for your time to share the valuable the knowledge on various opportunities in the agriculture field. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. With this, I'll end the session. Thank you, one and all.